There are spoilers in this video for Adventure Time and its endings, so consider yourself warned. The series finale of this incredibly iconic cartoon was satisfying, although unexpected. It took place around 1,000 years into the future as we look back at what happened during the Gum War. Let's go over all the characters that actually managed to survive that long and are living in the current timeline of Ooo. Also, when I say series finale survivors, I don't mean the ones who came out of the battle with Gulp Fine. I mean the characters who managed to live even 1,000 years after all these events took place. Let's begin with Fern. Yeah, it looks like he died in an incredibly similar scene to the end of Infinity War, but putting that aside, he's kinda reborn and Come Along With Me. Literally, in the final scene of Adventure Time, this new character, Shermie, bearing a strong resemblance to Finn, picks up the sword. This looks identical to the Finn sword which introduced us to Fern so long ago. Even though the main character of the series is long gone by this point, since he was only human and lived out his full life, the Finn inside of this sword will live on as he becomes reborn. Shermie will use him to continue his legacy, which is really awesome to see. Oh yeah, and this segment connects pretty well to the next character that's still alive 1,000 years in the future. Season 5's episode 2 Old revealed a guy named Lemonhope, who was a young kid imprisoned in Castle Lemongrab. Well, the two-parter surrounding him eventually showed a montage of his life in the future 1,000 years later. He walks around the future land of Ooo, only to see that Finn and Jake's treehouse has grown massively all the way up to the sky. That's the exact foreshadowed design that appears in Come Along With Me. Since Lemonhope is alive here, maybe he'll end up going on adventures with Shermie and Beth.
I wish we could find that little fern tree. See if that story is true.
The tree would be a big tree now. It's like 1,000 years old.
Oh, a big tree. Hey! I know where that tree is! Come on, Beth!
Out of all the creatures in this fantastical land, I never really expected that Gunther would be one of them to survive for so long, especially after 1,000 years. Because he gets the crown and wishes to become Ice King and Come Along With Me, he now has the ability to live forever. In Grayble's 1000 Plus and the opening to the series finale, we see that Gunther has become the flying beard thing, ruler of the new Ice Kingdom. Towards the end of the finale, a very large version of Sweet Pea is seen walking around, who has now grown a full beard, and he's definitely not the young baby he was throughout the series. The sword he wears on his back is the Night Sword, created by Peppermint Butler and holds dark magic. Finn used a smaller version of the Night Sword for a short period of time, so it's interesting to know that it's still active today. I'd really love to see some of Sweet Pea's hero adventures, since he managed to stay alive for so long. Like seriously, just think of the villains he can slay with that bod. He was immortal as the Lich, which explains why he keeps that status after the transformation into this new being. As a bonus to Sweet Pea being alive, looks like he has a nice relationship with Shermie and Beth because he lets him have a ride on his head during the episode's opening.
We reign now as twin kings of ruin.
Sweet Pea.
I am not a king of ruin.
What?
I am sweet.
Another character who survived was obviously Bimo, and that's amazing. He had such a close relationship with Finn and Jake, so he acts as the storyteller of their past, and future generations will be able to hear about what happened so long ago. Oh yeah, and Gibbon, also known as Charlie's son, is here, as shown in the opening. There are probably many other people and creatures who survived the Adventure Time series finale, and if you know of any more that I didn't actually talk about, then definitely tell me your thoughts down in the comments section. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.